getting a lot of questions about the real estate market these days. Questions like, is the housing market going to crash? Should I wait to buy? And is now a good time to sell? If you have these questions, you won't want to miss our August 2022 Phoenix Metro Housing Market Update. Just this spring, housing markets across Arizona were red hot. Inventory was down and prices were up double digits annually. But we all knew this couldn't possibly last forever, and rising interest rates combined with these massive price increases have put the brakes on the real estate market in some areas. Based upon the most recent data, cities on the outskirts of Phoenix Metro like Buckeye, Queen Creek, and the town of Maricopa have moved to a buyer's market territory. The East Valley suburbs of Gilbert, Tempe, and Chandler continue to shift the same direction. One way to measure this is the number of active listings and the number of showings. Inventory is up and home showings are down over 44%. We used to see listings have several showings per day, and now sellers may be lucky to see 1 or 2 showings per week. In the entire Phoenix metro area, the number of homes on the market in July was just under 15,000, a monthly high not seen since 2019. This means buyers in the valley can be pickier since there are more options to choose from in most price ranges. It's actually a breath of fresh air for buyers because now they have homes to choose from and negotiations are back. If you are watching the market from a distance, you may have noticed a much different picture today compared to last year at this time. More homes are for sale, more homes are sitting on the market, and you'll see lots of price reductions. In fact, about half of all home sellers in the Phoenix area decreased their initial asking prices last month. This is one of several indicators that the valley's red-hot housing market is cooling off. So what does that mean if you are a future buyer or seller? Redfin says people want to know whether we've officially shifted from a seller's market to a buyer's market. While there's not a clear line separating those two ideas, homes sitting on the market longer is a point in buyers' favor. Buyers can take their time making careful decisions about homes without worrying so much about bidding wars and offering over the asking price and waiving their contingencies. It's a different story for sellers who have spent the last 2 years hearing about their neighbors' homes getting multiple offers and the day they go on sale. Now, sellers need to price lower and get back to the basics of selling a home, like staging and deep cleaning, painting, all to get a buyer's attention. One of the biggest decisions a seller will make in this market is their list price and who they hire as their listing agent. Sellers need to be extremely picky with who they choose to list their home. This market calls for an experienced agent that knows how to negotiate, has experience selling in down markets, and most importantly, an agent that can market the home. The days are gone where you can just take photos and throw your home up on the MLS. The same goes for buyers. They should also be picky with who they hire to help them find a home. We can now negotiate things like sellers contributing towards buyers' closing costs. In fact, the number of closings with seller-paid closing costs rose 27% in July. This means the seller can actually pay for your interest rate buydown or a home warranty. Also, an experienced agent can help negotiate seller-paid repairs on your behalf. This is all new. This wasn't happening a few months ago. I know it can be tough deciding who to hire because the average person knows a handful of realtors personally. You may feel obligated to use a friend that just got their license or a cousin that sells real estate part-time. Well, my advice is to never choose a realtor solely based upon how you know them. It's more important than ever to choose an experienced agent and a team that has a track record of success. Making the wrong decision can end up costing you thousands of dollars and a lot of potential headaches. It's important to note that all of these price reductions doesn't mean the market is crashing. A lot of these price adjustments are because sellers were not realistic about their initial asking price. Sellers saw their neighbor's home sell in March for $50,000 over the list price, and they wanted to shoot for the stars with their list price. Ever since the rates went up, buyers are more in control now. They can't afford to come in with crazy offers, and with the high level of inventory, they no longer need to. Inventory is still low, and depending on your situation, it may still be an incredible time to buy or sell. There's so much opportunity in this current market, and if you're curious if now is a good time to buy or sell for you, please reach out to our team. We'd love to set up a time to talk with you one-on-one to learn more about your real estate goals. You can learn more about us online at GilletteGroupAZ.com, and don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on the current market. Leave your comments below.